Railroads were incredibly important in the Gilded Age economy. They were quite literally the economic engine of the era. The transcontinental railroads now were numerous, and they linked the country together into a national marketplace, meaning that a factory in the East could sell their products all over the country and make much more money that way. Also, the railroads themselves were incredibly important because just the massive amounts of steel and lumber and coal necessary to create the railroads developed those industries and all the jobs that went along with that. Andrew Carnegie developed his new steel at the perfect time, which helped build more railroads, and he made more money because the railroads needed his steel. Also, because of the transportation speeds, new markets developed. For example, Chicago develops overnight as a meatpacking district because you could take the cattle to Chicago, which is centrally located in the country, and really sell that meat anywhere very quickly. As the rail lines developed, new towns also emerged, usually where the stops were on the railroads. These new towns were able to develop in previous places where there was no possibility because there was no transportation, like the Midwest of the United States, where there wasn't any river transportation and there really wasn't any way for people to get out there. Now with the railroads, you can have new towns. Old towns that had existed prior to the railroads were now able to specialize as well. They could take one product, make that product well, and then sell it to the rest of the country. So instead of subsistence farming, or instead of having to have multiple products in a town that would be sold locally, you could specialize in one particular product and then sell it nationwide. So railroads really were that economic engine that helped create the industrial era.